What if everything you were taught about Africa was a lie? What if this continent, dismissed as the Dark Continent by colonizers, was actually the cradle of human civilization? The truth has been buried, but today, we dig it up. 90,000 years ago, on the banks of the Congo River, African fishermen crafted barbed harpoons so sophisticated they wouldn't be matched in Europe for another 80,000 years. This wasn't an isolated incident. 43,000 years ago, in the Ngwenya Mountains of Swaziland, miners extracted hematite in the world's first organized mining operation. These aren't myths. These are facts, verified by archaeologists like Adrian Boscia, who carbon dated these sites and shattered the myth that Africa waited for Europe to bring civilization. Let's talk about mummification. You've heard of the Egyptians, but what about the child buried in the fetal position in Libya, mummified 1,000 years before Egypt's first known mummy? The technique was so advanced, it preserved the infant's skin and hair for over 9,000 years. Or the Sudanese, who invented a 23-letter alphabet with vowels and word dividers long before Arabic or Greek influence reached Africa. These scripts now gather dust in the British Museum, while schoolbooks claim Africa had no writing. And what about the cities? In Mauritania, stone villages with planned streets date back to 1100 BC. In Nigeria, Ile-Ife streets were paved with intricate designs by 1000 AD, some of which mirror symbols from ancient America, hinting at transatlantic connections centuries before Columbus. Then there's one Zymas, the enslaved African who introduced smallpox vaccination to America, saving countless lives. Or Esther Jones, the black performer whose act inspired Betty Boop only to have her identity erased. This isn't just history. It's a reckoning. The 7,000 medieval burial mounds in Senegal, the colossal Knox sculptures of Nigeria, the mathematical systems older than Stonehenge all prove that Africa's golden age was real, and its erasure was deliberate. Europe didn't bring civilization to Africa. It took it. The minds, the knowledge, the people. 12 million enslaved Africans built the modern world, while their continent's history was labeled primitive. But the evidence remains. In the ruins, in the artifacts, in the DNA of the diaspora. Africa wasn't just part of history. It wrote history. And now, it's time to rewrite the books.